coached at Manhattan 1,000 times.
Very tough place.
Why is it so tough?
Well, I mean,
No, the wind always seems to whip. And
Yeah,
it's,
Kansas State's had some good teams. When
no
played there.
question.
And the crowd's really into it, and you know, it's just, and the wind has been a factor there. You know, it comes howling down out of that north.
Was there any talk yesterday about pulling some of your front line or pulling some guys off the too deep to run down and cover kickoffs?
You know, you'd
Or
have
do
to
you
talk.
think you're a stand pat on that?
You'd have to talk with Joe on that. They had a special teams meeting. I was watching film. So just defense. The only special team I'm involved with is extra point block.
Thank you, Bill.
Robbing Peter to back ball in that situation. I mean, coaches talked about if you run those guys and they're running 70 yards a couple of times a game, and that wears them out for what their other job.
You really need to talk with Joe and Coach Gundy. You know, I don't have anything to do with that, and I'd be out of line talking about it, to be honest with you.
Coach, what did you learn about your defense?
Well, I learned that they got a lot of character, and that it hurt them to lose, and that you know, they're going to probably work harder than what they've been working, and we thought they were working pretty darn hard, you know, and they're going to rededicate themselves and they'll bounce back.
Talk about Kansas State. Manhattan, a tough place to play. Kansas State, kind of a tough team to figure out.
Right.
I know it's early in the week, but from what you've seen in K-State, what do you think about their?
Well, we've watched all their game films, and golly, they have played really well. Now, they did not play well against Nebraska. There's no question about it. But against all the other teams, even the close game with Central Florida, they played well.
It's kind of a game that you have to bounce back because of of Saturday. Obviously, all the goals winning the South, everything is still there. Just how critical is this game to not let that one loss become two?
Oh, it's vital. I mean, it's something we talked about after the game. It's something we talked about yesterday. It's something we'll talk about again tomorrow when they come back.
Coach, coming off the first loss this season with the players and coaches, have expectations changed, you think, as far as this team's concerned?
No, I mean, obviously, the only expectation that's changed is going undefeated, you know, but we still can, if everything went perfect, we could win the Big 12 South and play in the championship game. We could be in the BCS game. A lot of things can happen, you know. It's just, we've lost that one game, so the undefeated aspect is gone.
As a coach coming off the Nebraska loss, do you believe there's such things as games that are almost good losses because they're learning experiences for your team? Or?
Well, I know exactly what you're saying. I do think there's some definite benefits. You know, obviously getting beat is never much fun. You know, I mean, it was very, very tough. It lingers on with the coaches and the players. They bounce back a lot faster than we do. You know, they're like ducks that runs right off their back fairly quick. You know, but there is a lot of things that we can get out of this game, and it can help us be better as a football team. And we're able to point out, you know, what went wrong, why it went wrong, and so on and so forth.